There is a quiet thief that walks through every home, every life, every dream, and most of us never notice him until our hands are empty. He doesn't steal our money, our possessions, or our gold. He steals something far more precious. He steals our time. We comfort ourselves with that gentle little word, tomorrow, never realizing that every tomorrow we whisper is paid for with a piece of today that will never return. Remember this truth. Time and tide wait for no man. Today's story comes from an old village wisdom, a parable of a poor man, a divine bowl, and the lesson written in gold and dust. It is the story of a man who was given everything he ever prayed for, and yet remained poor until his last breath. Why? Because the gift of heaven means nothing in the hands of one who worships the word later. So sit quietly for the next few minutes, and as you listen, gently ask yourself, am I too holding a bowl of gold in my hands and watching the sun go down without using it? Watch this story till the very end, because the lesson it carries may be the very lesson your soul has been waiting to hear. In a small village, nestled between green paddy fields and a slow-flowing river, there lived a poor man with his devoted wife and their 4 small children. Their hut leaned to one side, the thatch was thin, and the cooking pot was empty more often than it was full. The man was not cruel. His heart was soft, his speech was gentle, and he had never struck his wife nor scolded his children. But he carried a curse heavier than any whip. He was lazy, and he was a slave to the word tomorrow. When the rooster crowed at dawn, he would pull the threadbare blanket over his head. Just a little more sleep. The work can wait. When neighbors went to the fields, he would say, "The sun is too hot today. I shall go tomorrow." When his wife begged him to mend the leaking roof before the rains, he would smile and answer, "There is still time, my dear, plenty of time." And so, while his neighbors prospered, his family sank deeper into hunger. His wife ground the last handful of millet with trembling fingers and wondered what she would feed her children when the morning came. One evening, unable to bear the cries of her hungry children any longer, the wife wrapped her torn shawl about her shoulders and walked the dusty road toward the forest. It was said that a great sadhu had taken his seat beneath an ancient banyan tree at the edge of the woods, and that those who sought his blessing did not return empty-handed. She found him there in the fading light, his white beard touching his chest, his eyes closed in meditation, ash smeared upon his forehead. She fell at his feet and wept. "Guruji," she whispered, "my husband is good of heart, but he wastes every day in sleep and excuses. We are drowning in poverty, and my children's bones show through their skin. Bless us, Holy One. Show us a way before we perish." The sadhu opened his eyes, deep as forest pools, and gazed upon her for a long moment. Then he reached behind him and brought forth a simple clay bowl, plain and unpainted. "Daughter," he said softly, "this is no ordinary vessel. It is an Akshaya Patra, an inexhaustible bowl. Listen carefully to its sacred law." She folded her hands and listened with all her heart. "At every sunrise, the bowl shall fill itself with 24 gold coins of the purest metal. But hear this well, daughter. At every sunset, whatever coins remain unspent shall vanish from the bowl as though they had never been. Nothing may be saved. Nothing may be carried into tomorrow's dawn. You cannot keep the coins as they are. You must spend them on food, on cloth, on land, on whatever brings life to your home, or they shall be lost. Her eyes filled with tears of joy. She pressed the bowl to her forehead, touched the sadhu's feet, and ran homeward through the gathering dusk, the bowl clutched against her chest like a sleeping child. When she reached the hut, breathless and glowing, she placed the bowl before her husband and told him every word the sadhu had spoken. The man's mouth fell open. He turned the simple clay bowl in his hands, scarcely believing. 24 gold coins? He whispered. Every single morning? Every morning, my husband, but we must spend them before sunset, or they will vanish. That night, neither could sleep. They lay awake in the darkness, dreaming of all that they would do. A great house with a tiled roof, a herd of cows, fertile land along the river, silken saris for his wife, gold ornaments for the children, a grand wedding for their daughter. They dreamed until the rooster crowed. And then, the first ray of sunlight slipped through the cracks in the wall. Both of them rushed to the bowl. There they were, 24 golden coins, gleaming like little suns, each one heavy and warm and stamped with the seal of some ancient kingdom. The man lifted them in his palms and laughed like a child. His wife touched them to her forehead in gratitude. For the first time in years, the family ate a proper meal. The wife took a single coin and hurried to the market and returned with rice, lentils, vegetables, ghee, and a length of cotton cloth for the children. The little ones laughed and clapped their hands. The hut, for one brief morning, felt like a palace. After the morning meal, the wife turned to her husband with shining eyes. My dear, we must hurry now. Take the remaining coins to the great market in the next town. Buy us a better house. Buy a piece of land along the river. Buy jewelry that we can keep. Buy bullocks and a plow. Quickly, my husband, before the sun sets, before the coins vanish. The man patted his stomach contentedly and stretched his arms. Oh, dear wife, why do you worry so? The whole day stretches before us. Let me first finish my breakfast in peace. A man cannot work on an empty stomach, can he? He ate slowly, savoring every grain of rice, every drop of dal, as though he had all the time in the world. His wife watched the sun climbing higher in the sky, and her heart began to flutter with worry. When at last the meal was done, the man yawned and rubbed his belly. Such a heavy meal. The sun is still high, plenty of time before evening. Let me rest just a little. A short nap will give me strength for the long walk to the market. He lay down upon the mat. He told himself it would be only a few minutes. When he opened his eyes, the sun was directly overhead. Oh, he cried, sitting up. I have slept too long. I must hurry. He took a small cloth sack, poured the 23 remaining coins into it, tied it tightly, and set off down the dusty road toward the market town. The afternoon sun was merciless. It beat down upon his head and shoulders. His feet grew sore. His mouth grew dry. The road shimmered with heat, and the market town seemed very far away. He had walked but a short distance when he came upon a great peepal tree, spreading its cool shade across the road. Beneath it, the earth was dark and mossy, and a soft breeze whispered through the leaves. The man stopped. He wiped the sweat from his brow. "Why am I rushing so?" he said to himself. "The bowl is safe at home. Tomorrow the sun will rise again, and 24 new coins will appear. Even if I spend nothing today, what does it matter? There will always be more tomorrow. Let me rest just a few minutes beneath this lovely tree, and then I shall continue." He sat down. He leaned against the cool trunk. He set the sack of gourd beside him. The leaves rustled softly. A koel called from a distant branch. His eyelids grew heavy as stones. He told himself he would rest only for a moment. When the man opened his eyes, something was wrong with the light. The shadows had grown long. The peepal leaves above him glowed orange and red. The sky was streaked with crimson and gold, and the great disk of the sun hung low upon the western horizon, sinking. The man leapt to his feet with a cry. "The market! The coins! Oh, fool! Fool! Fool!" He snatched up the sack and ran. He ran as he had never run in his life. His chest burned. His legs ached. The dusty road flew beneath his feet. The market town came into view. The rooftops, the temple spire, the smoke of evening fires. But even as he reached the first lane of the marketplace, the last sliver of the sun slipped behind the distant hills. The sky darkened. The man stopped, gasping, in the middle of the empty street. With trembling hands, he untied the cloth sack and looked inside. It was empty. Not a single coin remained. The gold had vanished, as though it had never been. He sank to his knees in the dust and wept. He returned home in the dark, his head bowed, his sack hanging limp. His wife saw his face and understood, without a word being spoken. She did not scold him, she only sighed and stirred the thin gruel upon the fire. "Tomorrow, my husband," she said softly, "tomorrow you will do better." And when the next sunrise came, the bowl filled itself again with 24 gleaming coins. She placed them in his hands with tears in her eyes and pleaded with him to hurry to the market. But the same thing happened. The man ate slowly. He rested briefly. He started late. He grew tired upon the road. He sat beneath a tree and told himself, "The bowl is not going anywhere. Tomorrow there will be more coins. Why should I hurry today?" He closed his eyes for just a moment and woke to find the sun setting, the coins vanishing, the day lost forever. Day after day, this is how it went. Day after day, his wife placed the coins in her husband's hands with hope in her eyes. Day after day, the man returned at nightfall with an empty sack and a heavy heart. The family remained as poor as before. The roof still leaked. The children still went to bed hungry. And the divine Akshaya Patra, which could have made them richer than kings, sat in the corner of the hut as a silent witness to a man's wasted days. One terrible morning, the man rose later than usual and walked sleepily toward the bowl to collect his coins. His foot caught upon the edge of the cooking mat. He stumbled. The bowl slipped from his fingers. It fell. Upon the hard earthen floor, the clay vessel shattered into 100 pieces. For one frozen moment, the man stared. Then he fell to his knees among the broken shards. He gathered them in his trembling hands. He tried to fit them together. He pressed them to his chest. He wept. As a man weeps when he has lost something he can never recover. His wife came running. When she saw what had happened, she said nothing. She only sat beside her husband and laid a gentle hand upon his shoulder. The sun rose, the sun set, and no coins came again. My dear friend, pause for a moment and let this story sink deep into your heart. Because this story is not about a poor man in some forgotten village. This story is about you. This story is about me. This story is about every single soul who has ever whispered the word tomorrow. That clay bowl, the Akshaya Patra, is not a fairy tale. It is real. You hold it in your hands at this very moment. Every morning, when you open your eyes and the first light of dawn touches your face, the divine bowl of your life fills itself with 24 golden coins. Not coins of metal, but coins of time. 24 gleaming hours, each one heavy with possibility, each one stamped with the seal of heaven itself. And just like the bowl in our story, when the sun sets, whatever you have not spent vanishes forever. You cannot save an hour. You cannot carry a single minute into tomorrow. Time is what we want most, but what we use worst. The lazy man in our story did not lose his gold because the gods were unkind. He lost it because he believed the lie that fools every generation. The lie that there will always be more tomorrows. He thought, the bowl is not going anywhere. Why should I hurry today? And so he ate slowly. He rested briefly. He started late. And the sun set on his dreams again and again. How many of us live exactly the same way? We say we will start the new business tomorrow. We say we will call our aging parents tomorrow. We say we will read the book, begin the prayer, mend the broken relationship, take the first step tomorrow. But remember the wisdom of the wise. Procrastination is the thief of time. And remember this even more deeply. You may delay, but time will not. Look at how the story ends. The bowl breaks. And one day, for every single one of us, the bowl will break too. The day will come when no more sunrises fill our hands with golden hours. And on that day, what will matter is not how many coins we were given, but how many we actually spent on love, on work, on kindness, on becoming the person we were meant to become. As the wise have said for centuries, time and tide wait for no man. The sun does not pause because you are tired. The hours do not slow down because you are not ready. Whether you sit beneath the peepal tree or walk toward the market, the day moves on at the same speed, and at sunset, it is gone. There is a powerful saying, procrastination is the thief of time. It does not break down your door. It does not announce itself. It simply sits beside you on the mat, whispers gently in your ear, and walks away with hours of your life that you can never get back. And one more truth worth carving into your heart. You may delay, but time will not. So please, hear me when I say this. Stop waiting. Stop dreaming without doing. The two greatest gifts you have been given in this lifetime are patience and time. And as the old saying reminds us, the two most powerful warriors are patience and time. But patience without action is only sleep dressed in noble clothing. The dreams in your heart, that book you want to write, that skill you want to learn, that forgiveness you want to offer, that journey you want to begin, they're the market town in the distance. The peepal tree of comfort and later will always whisper to you sweetly. But the sun is setting. The sun is always setting. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow has not yet come. We have only today. Let us begin. Look around at the people whose lives you admire. They are not blessed with extra hours. They have the same 24 coins you do. The difference is simple. They spend them. They wake up and they begin. They do not wait for the heat to fade or the mood to arrive or the perfect plan to appear. Start before you feel ready. Walk before the road feels easy. Use today's coins today, because no power in heaven or earth can return to you a single hour that has slipped past the horizon. It's time to register these words deep inside your heart. 1. Time and tide wait for no man. 2. The two most powerful warriors are patience and time. 3. Time is what we want most, but what we use worst. 4. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow has not yet come. We have only today. Let us begin. 5. Procrastination is the thief of time. 6. You may delay, but time will not. Now, I want to hear from you, my dear friend. Tell me in the comments below, what is the one thing you have been postponing for too long? The one dream sitting in the corner of your heart, waiting for tomorrow. Write it down today and let this be the moment you finally begin. If this story moved something inside you, please like and share this video so it can reach someone who needs to wake up to the value of their time today. There is someone in your life, a friend, a brother, a child, who needs to hear this exact message. Be the one who passes it on. And if you are new here, subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a story that could quietly change the direction of your life. I'll be back again with another powerful story. Until then, be patient, stay grateful, And remember, every sunrise places 24 golden coins into your hands. Spend them well, because the sun is already moving. Your life is waiting. Begin today.